Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about a very important topic that has been asked by a lot of students. It's always in their mind as they apply for their admission in US is that which is an ideal semester to take admission? Is it the spring semester or the fall semester? Now, I do recommend to stick till the very end of this video because the points I'm going to share, they're all based on my personal experience. I came in spring 2019 and the challenges I faced and the things I felt were missing in spring and could have been better if I would have ended up coming in fall. So I just have them listed out here. I want to help you all out there who are planning your journey ahead. So do stick till the very end of this video. And yeah, so let's begin now. Before I get into the differences, let's talk about when the spring semester starts. Now, the spring semester, it usually begins by mid-January and goes till April end or first week of May. Whereas the fall semester, it starts by mid-September, goes till November end or the first week of December. And the dates may vary depending on the course you have or the program that you are in, but these are the tentative dates. Now, as you apply, as you are making your documents or getting your, getting everything in shape, you realize that, okay, there can be, the intake can be different in spring and fall. These are some of the things that you'll find very common listed everywhere. Or you might see someone saying that the weather is very harsh in spring, so why not apply for fall semester? Or the orientation is much better in fall rather than spring. Now, these are some of the points that I really feel though don't matter at all. If you have the right mindset, as I mentioned in my previous video as well, if you're really keen on getting your dream fulfilled, these things don't matter. So these are not the points that you should think about whether to go in spring or fall. Four important points that I realized when I came in spring that I missed, which I'm going to talk about here, they're really the kind of deal breaker. Now, the first thing, as an international student, when you come in, we all look for having the hope of getting an on-campus job immediately, right? That was my thinking as well. Now, I came in spring, I realized that, first of all, obviously, it's really difficult when you come straight away from your home country to get settled, to understand the courses and everything. And once you get a hold of everything, you look for an on-campus job. So I realized that there were no jobs. The reason being, it's an ongoing semester. Students are yet to graduate. And because of that, the students who are doing the job, they're already hired for the semester. So there are no on-campus jobs. So that was the first drawback I faced. So I had to wait till fall to get an on-campus job. Though there were few summer opportunities, but again, it depends what the opportunity is and whether you will be able to, be a good fit for that. But there are not too many in summer rather than fall. So that was the first thing I faced. So as that one goes, the second thing is the courses. Now I came in spring and I realized that a lot of courses are not available in spring. So I had to look for my program and got to know that these courses, they're only offered in fall. Now these courses or the program that I was in had certain prerequisites. Now, what does a prerequisite mean? A prerequisite is a course that is a mandatory course. Without that, you cannot take any other course. So just giving an example here, my program was Introduction to User Experience Design. Like my program was User Experience Design. Now, Introduction to User Experience Design was a course in my curriculum that was a prerequisite. Without taking that course, I was not able to take other classes. Now I had to wait till fall to get that course. And based on that, next year in spring, I was able to take other courses. So that's a big drawback. So this is an important thing. You can prioritize ahead. You can look for the courses which are offered in fall and which are offered in spring. And if there is any prerequisite for any particular course. So based on that, you can see if you're going in spring, will you be able to take all the courses or not? Now, another important point to mention here is as an international student and as per USCIS guidelines, you need to have minimum 9 credits every semester to maintain your legal status. What does 9 credits mean? Like, suppose your course, one course is of 3 credits. That means every fall and spring semester, you need to take at least 3 credits. So, this is an important thing that you need to plan ahead to see how many courses you can take. And based on that, if there is any prerequisite for any course or when will it be offered. But this is an important thing because many courses are offered in fall rather than spring. So that's another point. Now, the third point, which I personally experienced, which I missed, is that summer internship. Now, what does a summer internship mean, when it starts, and how does that go? So, as an international student, if you have to enroll in a summer internship or known as a CPT, that's a curriculum practical training, you need to have at least 2 semesters of education done or 9 months. Now, this is only possible. Suppose you came in fall, you completed your one semester, you took the another semester in spring, and then there is the summer break. And now you can easily apply for that. That is also known as the CPT. On the other hand, like I came in spring, I completed my 2 semesters, spring and fall, but ended up with the winter semester. Winter break is usually 15, 20 days, and you can't do any internship. I personally lost my internship just because of this reason. Since I came in spring, I had no chance of getting a summer internship. So this is something, again, you need to prioritize because you can only work for an employer off campus within your first year if you have completed at least 9 months of education. So this is something really important to consider. Fourth point, and the biggest of all, is how you can apply for H-1B visa. Now, if you come in spring and suppose you take 2 years to graduate and you graduate by end of December and you start your job, now you only have 30 to 45 days to convince your employer to file your H-1B. Whereas if you come in fall semester, you have, and you graduate 2 years later in May, you have at least 8 to 10 months to convince your employer to file your H-1B. Now, this is a very big difference because when you come in spring, you only get 2 chances to file your H-1B. Whereas if you come in fall, your number of chances increase to 3. Now, this is again a personal experience that I faced. I lost my one H-1B chance just because I came in spring, I graduated late December, and my job started in January. And I wasn't able to convince my employer so quickly to file for my H-1B. So again, another important consideration, another important point that you can prioritize ahead and plan your journey. So these were the 4 important points I wanted to highlight in this. But on the other hand, I'll still say that if you're planning ahead and if you get an admission in spring, don't wait for fall. Utilize your time to the best of your abilities, because if you plan everything, everything will go on smoothly. This was not the case for me because I didn't have the right guideline. But this is my whole motivation to put this video forward to help you all out there so you can have a track set up and look forward, like what can you plan ahead and how it can benefit you in the future. But again, if you get a spring admission, don't waste your time. But if you are coming to join the university in fall, that's the best thing you can do. So I really hope you all like this video. Do let me know in comments if there is anything specific regarding these points that I mentioned you need more elaboration on. I'll be more than happy to help. Uh, Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.